Hey everyone, this is Cynthia, psychic and astrologer. So today we're going to be discussing the full moon lunar eclipse on November 19th in the sign of Taurus. Now, what's going to be very interesting about this eclipse is that it will connect well with Venus and Uranus, which brings about opportunities, even financial opportunities, connections, friendships. But then it'll also connect well with Saturn. Saturn brings about long-term opportunities, and this would be great if you're looking to pursue a new job opportunity, new opportunities to make more money, build more stability, more security for the long term. Now, an eclipse will last 6 months. It's different than your usual full moon. A full moon only lasts 2 weeks, but the energy of an eclipse lasts 6 months or until the next eclipse. What is interesting about this full moon eclipse is that it is the beginning of the series of Taurus and Scorpio eclipses. Now, I will be discussing more with the Scorpio eclipse obviously next year in 2022, but this is the beginning of opportunities that begin this year and go throughout 2022. Taurus is a sign of opportunity, investments, thinking more of the long term type of financial investments, always planning more for the future. Now, the energy that comes about with Venus and Uranus and Saturn tells me this will bring about great opportunities for you to build on financially. So, take for instance, if you've been thinking maybe to flip houses, invest in real estate, make investments into a business venture or side business, the next few months and even throughout 2022 can be very positive and a very interesting time for you to pursue these opportunities. And it could bring about great connections, more money, maybe working and collaborating with others, a business venture, business joint ventures, in other words, collaborating and working with others. So you definitely want to look into that and kind of keep an eye for that. I have actually been getting a lot of calls lately about changing jobs, starting new job ventures or side ventures. So this might actually easily be the beginning of many of you out there wanting to change career paths or pursue new career ventures and new opportunities there. So that'd be really good and very positive for you. Now, one of the other things that I did want to mention is that when it comes down to also planning about the home also will stand out. Now, this could just be easily purchasing a home, um, making more investments into the current home, like repairs, renovations. And this is about adding value. And Taurus is the sign of values. And this could be a time of investing into something that will bring about more value, like more value to a home. So that might be something you might find yourself starting to get into throughout the rest of this year and throughout 2022. Now, obviously, you want to look into your weekly horoscope and your monthly horoscope that I have posted on thepsychicone.com to find out how this eclipse will affect you. But make sure you check out your 2022 yearly horoscope that I will be posting at the end of this month to find out how these next series of eclipses, the Tauruses and Scorpio eclipses, will affect you for 2022 because there's a lot going on for your sign. And if you happen to know your rising sign, make sure you check that sign too. Now, this is going to be a very significant time here with this eclipse. The next 6 months can be very interesting. What I always tell everyone is try to remember what was starting to happen for you 30 days before this eclipse occurs. So back in October 20th. And then look again the last 30 days before the next eclipse. So the next series of eclipse for the Taurus is going to be April 30th. So start looking towards the end of March and throughout the month of April to see how this eclipse starts to affect you again. So I always tell everyone look in those time periods. Those two time periods tend to be significant on what you start, what you bring, at the end, and what that chapter of an eclipse starts to do for you. Like I said, each eclipse lasts 6 months. There's going to be more series of eclipses, so you may kind of notice like chapters, and every chapter brings something new. So keep an eye on that. at the meantime, like I said, check out your weekly horoscope to find out how this eclipse will affect your sun sign. And also, if you know your rising sign, make sure to check that out too. And at the end of this month, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe so you get notified when the 2022 yearly horoscopes get posted.